Hey guys, it's the EcchiBoi, and I'm gonna give y'all a video today on what an oak house apartment looks like, which is basically a shared house. And I'm kind of walking through my Japanese neighborhood here, outside of Fujimaida Station, sorry. And I'll cut to it when I get there. So here we are, guys, at Oak House Nakamurabashi. And here's the good little look of it from the outside. It's not terribly big, but it's home and it's cozy. Let's go ahead and take a look inside here. So, as some people have heard, and some might not know about, it's very customary in Japan to take off your shoes before entering houses, and even some restaurants. They have some slippers you can put on, but I just like to go in my socks. So let's go ahead and check out our first room here. We have a bathroom with and I love this feature, it is a heated toilet seat. It will keep it nice and warm in the cold. And it's even got this little feature here to splash some water in your ass if you're a little brave, but I don't think I'll be doing that today. So here we have our little washer. And I mean, this thing is tiny, but for one load, you know, it should get the job done. Got our cold water. And that's it. Damn, we only have cold water. Shit. We come around the corner here, and then we have our first flight of stairs, which I hate to take because these bitches are steep. I mean, look at my foot on just one step, and I'm like an 8.5. So my toe is up against there. You're drunk and coming up these stairs, you might have a fun time coming down. And if we turn to our right here, we have our little lounge room. And these chairs kind of low to the ground, but they're somewhat comfy. And then a TV with Japanese channels on it. And I've actually not even turned it on yet, but one of these days I'll give it a try. Next we have our shower and bath here. And so you come in here, you take your clothes off, and you put them in that basket. Then you proceed into here, and you have your shower. Now, the shower works a lot differently than it does in America, because even though that might look like hot and cold, it's just the water flow. This right here will actually give you hot and cold water. And I haven't quite figured out how to work it all yet, but I hope to do so. So when you're in Japan, you actually, what they do, I haven't done, but they wash themselves off really good before they actually enter the bath. The bath is more meant for soaking, and this bath is pretty deep. I mean, I'm up here to my arm all the way down there, so you should have a nice little cozy bath. And yeah, here we have our trash cans, but in Japan you actually have to sort out your trash. So here we have our glass bottles, our cans. We have our incombustibles, guys. These are like cans, but they're actually different metals and other things that have some different chemicals on them, so they have to be sent to a different place to be specially processed so they can be recycled. Next we have our kitchen, and this is actually a pretty cozy little kitchen for Japan. I've seen a couple other shared houses, and they weren't quite this big. Some of them were bigger, but they had more tenants in it. So we even have a TV in our kitchen, but I've never seen anybody use it, and I have not myself. So here we have not just one, two, but we have 3 rice cookers. And I guess we've used them some, but I haven't used them yet. Then we have our little kettle here, but sadly, it's broken. One day it'll be used again. Have our microwave. And then our cute little toaster. Yes, it's nice and little. And then our stovetop, which we use for our tea, since our kettle here is broken. And then we have our little easy bake oven. Yes. And I think it's broken too. Well, ain't that a shame. Here we have our sink, and we'll have actually a house manager that'll come in and clean up once or twice a week, and they're coming later today, so that's why things aren't too clean, but they'll get there. Here we have our dryer, and this is the only feature in the house I do not like, because you have to pay 100 yen, which is it's about 89 cents American for 20 minutes of using the dryer. And so make your loads light and don't put them in there to full time. You can hang them up outside pretty easy, and I'll show you guys that later. But here we have our other things. We have pet bottles, which are like bigger bottles. And then we have our other combustibles, which is the kitchen garbage, basically. Now we're about to go check upstairs. One thing I did want to point out to everybody is we actually have an umbrella stand right by the door. And almost every shared house you go to, or even some apartment places, will give you umbrellas, but there are always plenty of umbrellas because it kind of rains frequently here during the summer. It's already rained twice while I've been here. So let's go ahead and check out the better kind of stairs, I think, but still, be very careful if you are graceful, like some people I know, Hannah, then these stairs are not for you because you're going to have a fun time falling down them. Okay guys, so actually here I have to be a little quiet because I don't know if any of my roommates are actually home. I just got in from class. But here's one of them. Two, this guy's actually pretty cool. His name's Patrick. He's from Poland. I do not know number 5 or 6. We have our second bathroom upstairs. And nothing like staring at the wall when you're taking a shit. It's very, very intense concentration, I guess. All that rice, you know. Then we have a little sink outside. And I kind of find this a little cool about the bathroom. The toilets here, they actually, when you flush them, which I guess I can go ahead and do, water comes out the top for you to wash your hands. And it's not water from down there, obviously. It's just gray water, toilet water, that was stuck in the reserve tank in the back. So before I show y'all my crib, I'm actually going to show y'all my balcony here, which we kind of all share, but it's where we can hang our clothes if we don't want to be, you know, balling to pay for that dryer, but some of us are some broke bitches like me, and gotta watch the money we're spending for now until we get a job. But yeah, nice little place, and this fancy hanger here, you can hang a multiple of shit. Just hook it on like so. And ta-da, you have about, I'd say about 20 things you can hang up on here. Which should be your entire load if you don't overload the washer. And finally guys, we have my room, number 7. So, this isn't a bad sized room, it's actually really cozy, and it's not that expensive. Some of the other places I were looking at were like, I don't know, 70,000 yen a month. This was only 57,000 yen, which is about 530 bucks a month. It isn't too bad. A lot of things are shared, but first thing that I really enjoy is our remote here. It actually controls my AC unit, and I can tell it for how long I want it to be on and what temperature I want it to be at. And it comes off the wall. I could put it by my bed, be lazy, which I'm going to get to that eventually. Here is my workstation. I gotta find a adapter here because, like an idiot, forgot mine at home. Because Japan only has 2 plugs. They don't have this one polarized plug like we do in America. So, if you're coming to Japan, definitely remember to bring one. It will save your life. My laptop's dead as shit. So I just opened up the windows for everybody to kind of get a better view of the room. I know my couch here is a little messy. I learned from the best, hope. But, this right here, well, when you have a big suitcase, you gotta find somewhere to put it, so right at the end of the bed seemed pretty good. This is where you can put all your clothes. I got my t-shirts, my shorts and a stick, and my other towel, because I only brought 2 towels. Here we have my bed, and it's actually a nice size. I won't complain. It's not that bad. The only thing I will complain about is the stupid fucking futon cover. Never figured that out, so I said fuck it. And here we have our Japanese power strip. So as I told you guys earlier, you can turn the power strip off in just that one outlet, which is fucking awesome. But they do not have a third, which is not cool. It's not cool at all. This remote here controls my light. Ta-da! No, I said off. Off, damn you. So after several minutes of fidgeting with that, I finally got it. Here we have one of my favorite features in this room, the fridge. So I don't have to go all the way down those stairs every night. And as you can tell, I'm balling in some style here. Just got a couple things from the store. Can't wait to fill it up. Not really. Can't do that. Here we have our bins for our undergarments and socks. And one more down there, which I have not decided on what yet. And then we have our nifty little cupboard. And unfortunately, you only get 2 coat hangers, so you gotta go to the Hyaku Yen shop or the 100 yen store, which is like, I guess, a dollar store really. And I have to get some more. But yeah, so that's just a quick tour of the apartment. And well, not really apartment, the shared house. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hey guys, one thing I forgot to mention earlier in the video is some of the cool features about staying in a shared house compared to an apartment. All your utilities are kind of split up in between your roommates, so your water, your electric, and even your Wi-Fi is all included into your rent, and even the fee for your manager to come in and clean up the place once or twice a week. And it's definitely the better deal, I believe, than going with an apartment, unless, you know, you got a lot of money. In that case, go for it. There's a little bit more privacy, though, in an apartment, but in the shared house is not so bad. I have met my roommates, but they haven't really been like, I guess you'd really feel more distant, so there is a good bit of privacy here. Hey guys, that's the tour of the shared house in Japan. Now, not all of them are like this, but they're really similar. If you guys like the video, be sure to leave a like, and if you want to see more content from me, please hit that subscribe button down there for me. I'll let you know whenever my next videos are out. And if you guys know any places in Japan you've heard of or might want to see, leave it down in the comment section. Also, if you have any questions, put it on down there. I'll get back to you the best I can. Till then, next time, guys, this is EcchiBoi, and I'll see y'all next time.